Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. It's Tracy here, and this is another, well, I say another, it's been a while since I've done one. So far so for Sunday. Bit of a mouthful, I know, but you know, I used to do them quite regularly and I haven't done one for quite some time. And I thought I will show people my new hat and a couple of things that I've been doing, and I suddenly thought it's Sunday. Well, hey, how cool is that? So I made a hat yesterday. Here it is. This is my, I showed my son Mike and he said, it looks like you can eat it. Well, it does, because this yarn is called berry, and it does remind me of all the yummy kind of colours in berries. Now I made some what I call curly whirlies to go on the top, and I was thinking of putting a little pom-pom, a tiny pom-pom in the middle of my curly whirlies. I thought that would be kind of cute, but now hats don't suit me, but I'm going to show you what it looks like. There's the back. I did it so that it looked more or less seamless, but there's this little telltale sign at the back that it is the back. Okay, here we are. Whoa, hello. Here we go. There is hat, my little beanie. And what do you think? Do you like it? Oh, that's made a mess of my hair. Okay, sorted. But yeah, this is it. This is my beanie, and it's made with Stylecraft. This is what's left of 100-gram ball, which isn't bad considering I reckon that's half of it. Now, oops, dropped it on the floor. This is it. It's made with Stylecraft and more, and this is what I bought for my website, my business, Hobby Rocks, and I absolutely love this. It's called Stylecraft and More Aran, and it is absolutely gorgeous yarn. Neckline, there we go. Now this one is my favourite, well, one of my favourites. I have two. This is shade 3754 Berry. It's an Aran weight, which is a 4-weight yarn. 100 grams gets you 240 meters, 262 yards, and it is 60% premium acrylic but 40% superwash wool. So I did feel the wool content, but hands are fine. There was no problem working with it. So that, isn't that gorgeous though? You just want to eat that, don't you? It's kind of, it looks so berries, it really is. So I have a few others. This one is a nice one as well. Nice kind of muted winter rainbowy kind of colours. Oh, should I take the neckline off? Silly me. So I don't know if this is all the colours that I have available, but I just grabbed a few because I wasn't sure which ones I wanted to make the hat from. This is 3757 Dusk, but yeah, I like that one. That's pretty. Those of you who are a fan of natural sort of stony colours, this is a really nice one too. This is 3755 Pebble. I like that one. I like that, but I also love this one. This was the other one. Berry was my favourite, but then there's this one, and I didn't know which one I wanted to make the hat with, so I might have another go with this one. This is called 3758 Heather. So that's all the yarn at the moment I'm going to show you, so I'll take that off. But this one is definitely my #1 favourite, and this one is my #2 favourite. I really like both of these. But having said that, I did quite like the Dusk as well when I saw it, and the Pebble. So those are the colours that I grabbed. I'm not sure, as I said, if they are the only colours I have. I wonder if that will stay there. Possibly. Yep, so far so good. No, one too many. Fell on the floor. Oh well. Okay, so that was one. That was my hat. I will do a tutorial for this hat very soon. I've not done an Aran hat. Well, I haven't done any hats for my channel, but I used to make hats quite regularly. Ones with the ear flap and the, you know, the character hats, all sorts. But I haven't actually made a hat for a very long while. And normally speaking, this is just plain. But I always say that if the yarn is the star, you need a plain stitch. If the yarn is just plain, then the stitch is what you're looking at. But this one is just what I normally hate, row after row of UK trebles or US doubles with a cuff at the bottom. So that's the hat. Watch out for that coming soon. Put that down there. So I recently made swatches. Remember, this was the Wondersoft yarn, and I did the swatch video for this one. And I really like the way it worked into the granny square. I absolutely love that. So that video is already up, and this again is on sale in my shop, but it is beautiful yarn. I really love it. I definitely want to make something with that, and I'm definitely going to do it in this kind of vibe. And do you remember a little while ago I started to make flip-flops, and I did this, some of that in that sort of square. I was working on other kind of squares, and well, if I made this one smaller, it would be perfect for the flip-flops. So I might get that underway and do a tutorial for them. Where to put it? I haven't got anywhere to put stuff. So this is another little square that I was working on, and I've revived this tutorial. Now, it's not a blanket, it is a new cushion. There's the cushion blank in there, and the yarn, and some more squares that I've got to do, like put together. I think I've actually started sewing these together, maybe, or I put some borders on. Here's one of the squares. It's just basically a seamless granny square, but I'm making it with some yarn that's no longer available, unfortunately, but I absolutely love it, and it's called Robin Paint Box. It's just a variegated kind of rainbowy yarn, but that's going to be my new cushion. This one I'm sitting on, well, it's definitely seen better days, so I need a new one. And then the one that I'm sitting on can possibly go at the back because it is a bit squished flat. Yes. Do you remember this blanket? I made this blanket and did a tutorial for it, and I love this. This is made with Hayfield Spirit, which I'll be stocking in my shop very soon. Really excited about that. I can't get it at the moment because they are at Sirdal, who make Hayfield, out of stock, but they will be getting it soon. So I made this and I hadn't finished it off. So yesterday, while I had my darning needle and everything else at the ready, I decided to finish off this blanket. So it's now ready for a baby. All I need is a baby. Do you think my kids will listen? No, they won't. Never mind, they might eventually. Anyway, this, remember I started making a pullover. Well, that's as far as I got. It's kind of rib, this part, at the moment, and I haven't got very far with it, I'm afraid. But I always find that knitting during the summer is very hard for me. It's much easier to crochet, and I'll show you the reason why. When I knit the way my mum taught me. So I kind of hold it like this, and then this one is like I insert it there, and I've got it to do like that, and I pull it off, and then obviously this one becomes full of, and you're holding it all the time, and it just gets really, you know, your hands are hot, and then it starts to squeak on the needles, and I cannot bear that. And so yeah, I know if I didn't use these old style needles, it might actually be better. I'm not sure if it would or not, but I really want to get this done. I haven't got very far, but this is the King Cole Beaches, no, Tropical Beaches, King Cole Tropical Beaches, and it comes in a 200-gram ball. This one is Parrot Beach. Tropical, yeah, Tropical Beaches, I want to say tropical. Again, Parrot Beach, I started making this, and after a while I wasn't sure I liked it anymore, and I didn't know whether to frog it, because it started off where you know, when obviously it's self-striping, so as you get further and further round, and somebody did say, asked me a bit of advice about those, whether this cake yarn they had would be good for it, and I said, well, the only problem being when you start off the area is large, and as you go on it becomes very small, so I wasn't sure that I kind of liked it, and I left it for a while. It's a 3-row repeat, this pattern. It's not granny squares, but it's a 3-row kind of repeat, and I didn't know whether I was going to make this into a wrap, so that's what I intended it to be. So I could say like a little shawlette sort of thing. I could make it a little bit bigger, or I could leave it as it is, just to sort of keep my shoulders a little bit warmer when I'm sitting out on the decking and you get a little bit chilly. So I don't know whether to carry on with this or to frog it, and I did ask opinions. Sorry, I've left it. It was a knee-jerk reaction to frog it, and people said just leave it for a while and come back to it and see what you think. So that is exactly what I did. Sorry, I had a bit of a long part of my yarn there that I didn't want to tangle, but I have to say, working with this yarn is absolutely gorgeous. It is a DK weight, this one, but it is the softest, it's the most beautiful yarn. All of the beaches, the King Cole Beaches range, whether it is tropical beaches or other beaches, is crazy soft. Absolutely one of the softest yarns you'll ever feel. A lot of the new King Cole yarns are, and to be honest with you, I would say since I've been doing my website, which is www.hobbyrocks.co.uk, and it ships worldwide, since I've been doing that, I would say King Cole has been my best seller. Whether it's beaches, Paradise Beaches was one of the biggest sellers, and what was the other? Luna? I want to say Luna? Maybe. But Tropical Beaches as well, since I've started stocking that, has been a massive seller. But the thing that I've sold the most from them is Fjord. I've been out of stock a couple of times on King Cole Fjord, and that also has a beautiful softness and really feels like cotton. A huge fly has just come in. He's gone into the window. I'm going to try and entice him out in a moment. But yeah, Fjord is another one, and I want to try, if I can, to do a pattern that will use that. Somebody put on Facebook yesterday that they've got Fjord and they don't have a pattern for it, and I know I can get their patterns, but they're knitted, and I would like to try and do a nice crochet Fjord pattern and see if we can get a really nice crochet one. So that's one of my challenges. So what do you think of the hat? Let me know. Does this need a pom-pom, or does it need more curly whirlies, or would you leave it as it is? Do you like it? Shall I do a tutorial? I like it myself, and normally speaking I don't think hats suit me, but I don't mind this one. This is going to be my winter hat. That's my sofa Sunday. Nothing else to show you. I do have other whips. Excuse me, I've got itchy nose. I do have other whips. Allergies are driving me crazy at the moment. If it's not my eyes, it's this part here, just itching all the time, and sneezing all the time. Too many allergies are driving me crazy. Anyway, thank you for watching. As I said, stay safe everyone, take care. And I've got lots of other whips, but they have become UFOs of late. Hopefully I was getting a few out and getting through them, so I might start doing that again very soon. But I have been extremely busy on my website, which is now kind of not it's not finished. It's an ongoing thing, but it's more of a, you know, when I get new stuff I'll upload it. Oh, by the way, I should tell you, for those of you across the pond who have expressed an interest, I haven't got any to show you, in Poundland yarn, but not necessarily wanting to buy a Poundland mystery box on my website, because you don't know what you're going to get. And I did want to have a text box that would say a little communication, but that is really difficult to do. So I've done some yarn bundles. I haven't done them all yet, but at the moment I've done the bright pink one, which is the most favourite. And I don't have any in to show you, but it's the one, you know, my favourite Poundland yarn. I've done a few yarn bundles. I think there's 6 on there at the moment. So for those of you who've been expressing an interest in that, I have done those as bundles, but they're only visible to the rest of the world. So they are under the mystery box section of my website. There will be others coming up, but that one was the first one we did as an experiment, see if it worked, and it did. So there'll be some more bundles. There'll also be some bundles coming up for everyone for other yarns, but obviously I need to work out what ones I'm going to do. Thank you for watching. I am going this time. Stay safe everyone, take care, bye for now.